Text to speech. Text continue button row 6 of 6.
Action, knowledge, come with me. We must witness this together.
Forsyth? You're afraid. We all are.
No. I am just sad that it has come to this. Shall we begin? Hello, friend.
We didn't mean to startle you.
Your bravery and creativity inspired us to seek your aid. You see, our world is under attack.
It's being devoured.
And it is a danger only you can prevent. Time is of the essence. Will you help us? Thank you. Now step forward, brave hero, and join us.
Hang on to your stomach. This will just take a second.
Welcome. I'm afraid we have much to ask of you.
Play with friends across platforms. Skip bot. Hero 1 of 10. Hero 2. Hero 6. Hero 10 of 10 touchpad button. Hero 2 of 10. New feature with new feature witches. Hot. New feature new custom game options. We've expanded custom games to include a ton of new options. Some example. New feature pickling planner button. New feature pickling planner button. Lost. Settings screen. Accounts tab 1 of 5. Legal category section 2 of 2 credits button row 1 of 2 watch credits triangle button reset audio tab 3 of 5 press video tab 4 of 5 press L1 or R1 button controller tab open hotbar cycle left L1 try build rotate structure clockwise main menus camp versus campaign bot Select game screen My Campaign tab 1 of 2. Press L1 or R1 buttons to change tabs. Use left stick to navigate. New game world select button 1 of 2. Custom game world select button 2 of 2. New game world select button 1 of 2. Start a new game 2 of 4. Fable 1 of 4. Story I want to. Loading. Online connection lost. Loading. Loading. Loading.
Hello!
I hope you're feeling okay. That kind of trip always upsets my stomach.
Thank you for having the courage to come. I am Foresight.
I'm Action.
And I'm Knowledge.
I wish we had met under different circumstances, but this world is under attack, and we need your help. Foul creatures known as the Piglins have emerged from their fiery home, and they mean to conquer this peaceful land and all the creatures that live here.
We need your help to make sure that doesn't happen. But don't worry, you won't be alone.
Behold, I always wanted to say that. We present to you
Gifts!
with the right melodies from this loot. The LAs will gather your resources, keep them safe for you, and build whatever you need.
Within this case burn the flames of creation. The flames will call upon friends to fight by your side. These golems helped us shape the overworld, and now they will help you defend it.
And last, but not least, this is the banner of courage. Raise it high, and this world will rise to your aid.
The Piglins' hunger is insatiable. They already have a foothold in the overworld, and if they are not stopped, they will devour everything.
We didn't prepare the creatures of our world for this day, but we believe you can.
That's why we called upon you. If there is any hope, it's you.
Hello?
We don't have much time, but just enough to show you a thing or two about these tools. There's no telling what you'll face in the overworld now that the Piglins are here. So the sooner you master these tools, the better. Head over to Action and we'll get started.
Great! Now let's get to work.
The overworld is filled with resources you can gather to help you fight the Piglins. And that's where the LAs come in. Play the right melody on your lute, and they'll gather anything for you.
Let's start by playing the melody to gather wood.
Resourcing hotbar selected. Use down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Gather with selected melody 1 of 1. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Gather with up directional button.
Make your way to where Action is and use your loot to gather some stone.
Note to team left directional button thing. I will build right directional button thing. Ask to build. Gather wood.
Nice work!
Let's do that again. This time, play the melody for gathering stone.
Gather with up directional button. Send yes to team down directional button. Send no to team left. JHCDMT says, can someone gather wood? Gather stone up directional button. Send yes to team down directional button. Send no to team left directional button.
Now you've got the
right
resources you
directional
need.
button.
That's step
Ask
1.
to build.
Step 2 is playing the melody that will inspire the LAs to build what you need.
Gather
Hey!
stone.
Build some stairs, so you can come and join me up here.
Structure hotbar selected. Use up directional button, down directional button, right directional button to change. Ramp selected. Melody 1 of 1. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Ramp up directional button. Send yes to team down directional button. Send no to team left directional button. Think I will build right directional button.
Well done.
Ask to build.
Stairs are going to
Ramp
save
up
you a lot of
directional
time out
button.
there.
Send
You'll
yes
use
to team
flames of
down
creation to
directional
call your
button.
friends
Send
to
no
battle.
to team left
Lapis will
directional
keep these
button.
flames
Think
burning
I will
bright.
build right directional
Take some from
button.
that
Think
chest to play a
ask to
spawner
build.
melody.
golems?
Use the spawner melodies to call the golems you met earlier.
Resourcing hotbar selected. Use down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Gather stone selected. Melody 2 of 2. Use L. Summons hotbar. Map. Settings screen. Settings screen. Audio. Master volume. 99 master volume. Master. 37 master volume. One master volume. 100 master volume. Ambience volumes. 99 ambience volume. SFX volume. 37 ambience volume. Menu.
Excellent. If you want the golems to stop following you, use your banner again to ask them to stop.
Blank golem spawner up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button thing. I will build right directional button thing. Ask to build. Blank golem spawner. Blank golem spawner. Blank golem spawner up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button thing. I will build right directional button thing. Ask to build. Blank golem spawner selected. Melody 1 of 2. Use L1 R1 to
There you
navigate.
go. You can also use the banner to send your friends in any direction you want. Send them over to action.
Hello, little friends.
The idea of piglins inside the Well of Fate is terrible. So we've created some false piglins so you can practice using the banner in combat. The best way to stop the flow of piglins is by taking out barracks. Remember, your friends will rally behind the banner of courage whenever you raise it. The best way to stop the flow of piglins is by taking out barracks.
We must hurry.
done it! Now take everything you've learned here into the real fight, and the piglins won't stand a chance.
It is good that you are ready, as I must ask we get moving. One of the villages has just been attacked.
Oh no! Quickly, come with us. We'll get you out into the world.
Thank you again for your courage. We are honored to have you as an ally.
We'll be with you every step of the way.
Loading. 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 Resourcing hotbar selected. Use down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Gather with selected melody 1 off to use L1 R1 to navigate.
Welcome to our world. We would love to introduce you properly, but a village needs your help. Please, go to them.
I've marked the village that's under attack on the compass and in the world for you, so you can easily find it. I'll also mark areas where you're needed with a beacon of light to help you navigate to them better.
World map. Triangle button, place marker default.
We've provided you with some starting resources, but remember that the allays can gather more for you while you make your way.
Busy allays or happy allays? Get over there, quickly! Oh no!
Those little pink monsters must be stopped.
The immediate danger is over, but the village is devastated. The piglins have ruined the fountain.
A carpenter hut will repair nearby structures. Get the allays to work building one for you.
Structure hotbar selected. Use up directional button, down directional button, right directional button to change. Ramp selected. Melody 1 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate.
You have all the tools to repair the broken fountain. If you don't have enough wood or stone, make sure you gather them.
Directional button, down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. All mobs selected. Melody 1 of 6. Use L1 R1 to navigate. All mobs selected. Melody 1 of 6. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Toolbar unit direct underscore frontline underscore category name hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button left directional button right directional button to change all mobs selected melody 1 of 6 use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button right directional button to change carpenter hot selected melody 5 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button right directional button to change carpenter hot selected melody 5 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Cobblestone golem selected melody 3 of 6 use L1 R1 to navigate. Toolbar unit direct underscore special underscore category name hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button left directional button right directional button to change all mobs selected melody 1 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button right directional button to change carpenter hot selected melody 5 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Toolbar unit direct underscore special underscore category name hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button left directional button right directional button to change all mobs selected melody 1 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button right directional button to change carpenter hot selected melody 5 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Toolbar unit direct underscore special underscore category name hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button left directional button right directional button to change all mobs selected melody 1 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Carpenter hot selected melody. Menu screen. Settings screen. Settings screen. Settings screen. Controller tab. Redstone launcher aim. Hero. Hot, open. Hotbar site. Hotbars. Resource. Combat. Player building hotbar left directional button triangle. Up. Melee. General in. Spawner in. Ref. Redstone. Build view category sec. Menus. Toolbar unit direct underscore ranged underscore category name hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button left directional button right directional button to change all mobs selected melody 1 of 6 use L1 R1 to navigate. All mobs selected melody 1 of 6 use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected use up directional button down directional button right directional button to change carpenter hot selected melody 5 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Carpenter hot. Carpenter hot.
That's a perfect spot. The carpenter hut will have the fountain flowing again in no time.
Carpenter hot up directional button send yes to team down directional button send no to team left directional button think I will right directional button.
What a relief! The water
Carpenter
flows
hot.
again.
The piglins are rallying on the outskirts of the village. I think another attack is on the way. Better build up some defenses while there's still time.
Arrow tower selected melody 4 of 5 use L1 R1 to navigate. Arrow tower up directional button send yes to team down directional button send no to team left directional button think I will build right directional button think.
These defenses will work well to
Arrow
keep the
tower.
village safe. Arrow towers will work well to defend this village.
Resume button 1 of 4 touch. Loading. Main menu screen campaign button 1 of 6 become legend.